TikTok federals, you only have 3 hours. It's only 5 things. A whole week? Really? This is what you're making a big deal about? All right, I'm just going to repeat it. Welcome to the real world. Now you have to face the stress of what the actual real productive economy has to go with pretty much every week. And yes, I do mean the actual real productive economy, which pays the taxes that pays you. So get to it. Let me just get past a couple of the more ridiculous comments that I have heard on this issue. No, Elon and his Doge crew are not going to read all however many million emails there are. This is ridiculous. This is for your manager. But the fact that some of these lefty nitwits would say this, well, it proves just how out of touch they are with, well, the actual real world and how actual productive corporate structures work. And fun fact, the government is a corporation. They're not going to read it. Elon is not going to read it. This is for your managers so they can figure out whether or not the job is, well, being done correctly and whether or not there is enough work for one person. So yes, there definitely is an element of efficiency to this, but I think there's something else going on. I think there's something a little bit beyond that. A lot of the federal workers are freaking out more than possibly even being fired. They don't want to be judged. That's it. And it's a very personal thing. They're not freaking out because their work is going to be judged. They're freaking out because they think that people are going to read this email. They think that people outside their department, like Elon, like the Doge team, are going to read these emails and actually judge them as people. Remember, these are the people that grew up during the no judgment campaign. What was it? The more you know campaign? Don't judge. The guy from Will and Grace did it. I remember that one. That's what they're worried about. But they're not worried about, having to take the time. They're not worried about upsetting federal norms or anything like that. They're worried about being personally judged. Let me break it to you. Yes, you are going to be judged, but your productivity is going to be judged. This is not about you as a person. You might be a very lovely, well-meaning person. This is all about the job. But I think that is why a lot of them are freaking out. They just can't handle being judged. Makes sense to me. Well, I'm sorry to have taken another 2 minutes of your time. Now you only have 2 hours and 55 minutes. TikTok, federals.